Welcome back, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Looking at the DC-3. A little bit of a Spanish livery today. Currently in Palm Beach, Florida, and the plan today is to travel to Tampa without using any maps, and we're only going to be using VOR navigation. There's a bit of a problem right now. SkyVector is not working for me, but I've already written all of our VOR frequencies down, so hopefully the VOR frequencies in real life are the same ones that we can find in the game. Otherwise, I may have to revert to the map. Worst comes to worst, if I can't figure anything out, I can just fly west and then hit the coast and then fly north to Tampa. Shouldn't be a big deal. So let's get in there. Fuel's already loaded. I've got 2.5 hours. It should not take us that long. 2.5 hours of fuel and about 1,500 pounds of cargo. So the first thing we'll do, get the battery on. Fuel selectors on both. Turn our nav lights on, and I believe the beacon is what I want. Yes. Let's see, nav lights and the beacon. And let's see. Bring mixtures to auto lean. Throttles about 10%. Turn on our right fuel pump first. Primer. And let's see if she starts. Alrighty, one good start. Let's go inverter on. Right generator. Got amperage, so that looks good. Left fuel pump. And start. Like two good engines. Start the left generator. Amperage is good. Turn off our fuel pumps. Not much preparation to do on this end. I need to sync up our directional gyros. So where are we can move this directly east a little bit. There. And we need to sync the bottom here as well. Fastest way. This is the most important one because we're going to have to use this for heading sync, heading bug. The top of this is essentially what we're using for heading sync. So let's tune... Actually, let me get the weather first. Figure out what runway we're using. KPBI ATIS. ATIS. There we go, 123.75.
Palm Beach INTL Information India. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind 340 at 5, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 700 few, 2700 few, 4700 scattered, temperature 18, dew point 17. Altimeter 3002. Arriving runway 32, departing runway 32. Advise on initial contact, you have India.
Alright, information India. Go on clearance delivery, KPBI. And I'll tune our first frequency and see if we can get it. It's about 33 nautical miles from here, so if it is the correct frequency, then it should come in. come down here to our comm stack, go nav 1, should be 115.4.
Okay, you have your PDC, that's all correct. When you're ready for push back, call apron 12227. One way there, 12227.
It is showing down here, but not on our heading indicator for VOR. That is the Pahokee VOR DME, so that should be coming in. DME N1. Nope.
Line 552, you trying to call clearance?
Alright, I'm looking at a map. Cheating. Should be this one. See if the same frequency. 115.4, okay.
It's showing 2250.
Bell is after that 110.4, so I'll put that down here.
Good evening, XP11 02 at Bravo 19 with Zulu Clan 2 on that. West 1102, good day, cleared Los Angeles, Coastal 3, no head transition, flight plan. Runway 23, spark 0532.
VFR flying today, guys, so 1200, put that on alt.
Good day, we'll do.
Alright, we'll go ahead and taxi out. Hopefully we'll pick that up in the air. Taxi lights. We're going to runway 32, which is not too far from here. Switch over to ground frequency. 121.9. Alright, park and brake off.
Actually, forward 2, hold it off the kilo on call 2165. Okay, 2165 up to company Airbus Tail East, connect at 5 Delta. Yeah, so you're about there, Tail East, 5 Delta, disconnect Air Canada 103. Thanks. Company Airbus at Alpha Kilo and hold foot of office at for runway 5. Okay, we'll give way to the outbound at Alpha Kilo. We'll taxi up to hold foot Alpha
Should be 3-2. Yes.
Type of Jazz 321 gate 109, push back. Jazz 321, push straight back to the circle. Sit back to circle, Jazz 321.
No hard braking. (19-1) for tower. Alright, hopefully this is going to pick up the VOR signal in the air. For whatever reason, it's not on the ground on either frequency, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I know what direction I need to go.
Your Canada
I'm set the altimeter 3002.
Your Canada 414. Canada 413, contact ground 1.9. Ground 1.9, Air Canada 413.
Alright guys, landing lights. Anti-collision. Pitot heat.
Tower option 910, Keurig Signal. Option 910, Tower 737, traffic short, final wind calm, clear to land, runway 24 left. Clear to land 24 left, option 910. Air Canada 414, wind calm, clear takeoff, runway 23. Clear takeoff 23, Air Canada 414. We're in the turn for Jazz 675. Jazz 675, thank you, contact departure 1288. See you later.
Mixture full rich. RPMs are already forward.
Jazz 287 Tower, no delay liner, 23. No delay liner, wait 23, Jazz takeoff.
And volume needs to come down a bit.
Canada 102, winds calm, cleared to land runway 23. Canada 102, thanks. Canada 758, 24 left. Canada 58, target wind 1503, cleared to land runway 24 left. 24 left, Canada 58.
We're going to hold this heading for a little while. So I think this is roughly the direction of the VOR. Hopefully.
Jazz 287 to departure.
There we go. So now it's coming in.
Go.
We're heading roughly the right direction, but we need to be going precisely about 275, so we will switch directions. Try to trim the nose down here.
Go 289, target 8, wind 1503, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear land to the left,
Technically breaking the rules here, getting into the clouds. That's alright.
Canada 758, contact ground 129. Oh, 9, Canada 758.
I'm going to keep the trim where it's at, I'll just let it climb. I was planning on going to 10,000 feet because I didn't expect any cloud cover, but the only real important thing is to make sure that we are pretty good visibility when we get to Tampa. No precision approaches on this plane, guys. So about 33 nautical miles to the first VOR. Be a little bit closer to 280 than 270.
28, wake at 26, 62. Initial heading 29er, line up runway 23. Line up runway 23, initial heading 29er, job 559. George 7288, how are you expect to go after this dashing here? Right.
That looks like 280 on the nose. I don't really care about the clouds, I'm just going to keep it climbing.
Mission 124, checking in on 30, climbing through 3206,000. Mission 434, departure and my flight level 210. Flight level 210, Mission 434. Mission 434, turn right heading 350. Heading 350, Mission 434. Westjet 434, continue right for Riley on this. And Riley, Westjet 434. Departure good morning, Fox Julie Alpha, 3,796,000. Juliet, I'm going to over departure and my flight level 210. Flight level 210, Fox Juliet Alpha. Juliet Alpha, November, turn right for Riley on this. Right turn right, of course, Juliet Alpha, November.
Groudler, thanks for the host, man. You're just joining, we're flying from Palm Beach to Tampa by VOR. It's supposed to be a VFR flight, so I'm kind of breaking the rules here, but don't really care.
Westjet 434, contact center 13277. 3277, Westjet 434.
Still not on autopilot, so what I'm going to do, I'll sync this up with our heading, so if I do, once I get to cruise level,
I'll go 321,
I'll be able to turn that on. So I'm going to have to travel too far. We'll go to 820, go off. Maybe on 285. What's VOR? It stands for Very High Frequency Omnidirectional Radios. It's what they used to travel with back in the day. So basically, we're following a radio signal using this and our compass. And once we get to the first radio, we'll tune the second one, and then we'll change headings once we pass it. If that makes any sense. Mostly planes just use GPS now, but, you know, back in the day, plane's a little unruly. Come on.
2302, kind of center 12585. Try about 85, Delta.
Alright, we're at 6,000 now. I'll plan for maybe 7 or 8, depending on what these clouds are doing. It'd be nice to get. Oh, that's pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the heading bug and see if that works. Autopilot, heading. A little bit closer to 290. It is, it still works, but they are slowly phasing them out. I think there's less than 1,000 VORs left in the United States. No, what would happen, they're omnidirectional. So it really depends on your distance. This thing, however, shows you can see right now I've got it tuned to 2. So if we swing this around, you see it gets further away from our course, and then eventually it'll switch to from, right? So what you want to do is get this so it's a perfect cross right on that line. It'll show you what heading you need to fly. So right there we're about 290, 288. Which is roughly where we're at here on the compass. Make sure all this is synced up.
United 647 traffic, 3 o'clock at mile and a half northbound and 6 at above you.
There you go.
Thank you, trying to get a visual, United 647.
See, easy, guys. And as we get closer, this is going to start swaying more, and eventually it'll flip behind us, and then we'll switch to the new radio frequency, which will be 110.4. Yeah, it is. It's crazy to think about how navigation worked. I mean, even just like 40 years ago. It's wild going from something like the Zebo to a plane like this. It's good. Everyone should know how to do it. I'm going to level off at 7,000 here, so that's about 200 feet. Grab that. It is starting to sway pretty good, so we're getting close to it. 290. I'm also trying not to use the map, or I'd show you where we are in relation to the VOR. So that one is the Pahokee VOR. The next one will be LaBelle, which is another 38 nautical miles.
49 for the climb, turn right 060 to Rock, 5,000. Look
at that beauty. Screenshot. Alright, we should be in range of the second VOR, so I'm going to go ahead and tune that one and see if it comes in. So we'll go 110, 4, and it is. So, swing this to... So now we need to go 276, roughly. About right there. Iberia, yeah. This is the free plane, by the way. It's the AeroWorks DC-3, so if you don't have it, go get it from the forums.
Number 334, telephone 020, vector for the climb, climbing Buffalo 190.
The good thing about this flight is, even if you get totally lost, all you gotta do is fly west. Because eventually you hit the coast, and you can just go north to Tampa.
Southwest 1749, climbing 7,000. Southwest 1749. Departure 12432. 2432 and traffic is by W5. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I was flying the 757 the other day, and I have a couple old liveries for it. I think there's like an Eastern one, an American Airlines. I had the same, and I remember Delta when I was a kid had the same. I don't know what happened. Now they're all pretty much single colors, which I guess saves money, but it's pretty bland in my opinion. Look at that. That is a classy looking plane. Yeah, they had a pretty good logo. Delta 2. Another thing you need to be wary of if you're doing this, you'll slowly get compass drift. This always stays true. This is your magnetic one, but this is all electro-mechanical. So, every once in a while you need to readjust here. So it's roughly 279, which is pretty close still. Not really big enough to make a difference. Do you guys remember Eastern? It was silver and turquoise with like a black stripe that had that kind of nose cone that Delta had for a while. Looked good, son. Horex, thanks for the follow, buddy.
Number 1749, coming maintain 13,000, traffic departure 124.
Still looking good on our heading. There is one VOR that may be out of range, so I think it's after this one. So we're going to go from LaBelle to Sarasota, and that's 72 nautical miles. It should pick it up, but if it doesn't, I know that we need to go roughly 290 to 300 on heading, at least until we pick it up, so we'll see what happens. Hey Finn, good to see you, man. Finn, by the way, has a really good livery for this. Actually, the first time that I was flying it, I didn't know that Finn had made it, but I was using his livery. I like the black on the nose and around the cockpit. Morning for you, it's 7 p.m. here. Yeah, I like the black stripes on noses. Let's get that to 280. I'm in Korea. Similar time zone though. Hopefully the clouds are going to thin out a little bit by the time we get to Tampa, because this thing isn't exactly outfitted for precision approaches. Big dut. I'm mature. So were you, apparently. Alright, put our third radio frequency in here, so I remember 117.0. We'll see, this is the secondary we can use. See if it picks it up when we pass the next one.
779, cutting approach 12432. 268 traffic load factor, climbing the Cape Level 190. 190.268.
That's awesome. Texas International. Nah, let's look it up. What kind of planes? Texas International Airlines. Thanks, Wikipedia.
Now 3 miles, indicate 4,500. Okay, we're leveling 5,000 and looking for traffic. Over to the coming first again. Is that your 11 o'clock?
There you go, this is what you're talking about?
Okay, keep on the Charlie, take level 5.
Fleet Beechcraft C99 commuter, Convair 240, Convair 600, Douglas DC-3, Douglas DC-9, and McDonnell Douglas DC-9-30. Nice. What's up, Melon? Did you just get here? What are we talking about? But did you go live? I don't know. Like 30 minutes ago? You can get my notifications, son? I was wondering where you were at. Chasing you. Thanks for the follow.
Archer's Cut 6336, 1,200, climbing 3,000 runway. Scout 5236, report to that contact, climbing maintain 10,000.
I'm gonna have to have a word with somebody about that. Yeah, I was flying the MD-88 and I was talking to somebody about that, how bad it would be to have the seat in the back of the airplane. Piston pounders. Look at this thing. So good. Landing it, kind of a bear, but, you know. I don't fly tail wheels that often, so it's counterintuitive to me.
Okay, we're looking at American Forces.
It looks like we're picking something up on our second navigation radio, which hopefully is a good sign. That means we'll be able to pick up the next one after we pass our next VOR. Starting to get some good drift, so we're getting close. Yeah, Spanish, flying in Florida. Oh, that's cool. We can actually read it says Michelin on the wheels. Tires.
So 1 Charlie Bravo maintain header below 8,000. Header below 8,000, say 1 Charlie Bravo.
Let's tune this one and see if it's actually the right VOR. Yeah, it should be. About 30. No, this is a free one. It's the AeroWorks DC-3. The one on the store is V-Sky Labs. If you get this one, get the F-Mod sound mod. It's free. Yeah, there's no reason not to get this one.
534 direct tip free. That was direct tip free. Okay. Charlie Bravo traffic 2 o'clock now and 3 miles on eastbound Continental 93, maintain out of below 9,000.
I'd be curious to know what the big differences are. I mean, this one, certainly for the price, like the textures are pretty good. Like some of this stuff is bland, like this tubing, and if you go back in the back, obviously it's pretty weak back here, but the outside looks good. Cockpit's pretty decent, and the sounds with the F-Mod sound pack are good. Melon also sent me a B-17. That's pretty good. There's a free B-17 out there somewhere. Alright, you can see this is starting to move pretty quickly, so let's tune VOR 3 to 117. 0. Yeah, it's actually, I think, probably a little bit better than this one, or maybe about the same. It's on par. They're both really good. The sound's decent, but the livery that comes with it, the exterior textures are pretty good. I haven't really noticed, but I don't think the wind is blowing super crazy today. So after the next one, we got 70 miles plus on to the next, and the last one will be St. Petersburg, which is 116. So whenever this moves, we'll know that we're in range to pick it up. We can automatically switch to that one. Ooh, controversial opinions. What makes you say that, Finn? Chicago's always pretty windy though, isn't it?
One Charlie Bravo, contact first 127, 27.
It's so tempting to look at a map too, because I'm so used to flying with planes that have GPS, so you can see exactly where you're at, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, isn't it hidden somewhere? I don't want to use it, but where is it exactly? Just for future reference. Follow the magenta line.
2432.
The magenta. Am I dumb? What is magenta, is it? What magenta line? See the tag? Man, you are the worst at describing stuff. What tag? There's tags all over the cockpit. This?
Aircraft 772 report to contact. Climb and maintain follow 190. Have a flight level 190.
You didn't read on.
78, climb and maintain follow 190. Climb and maintain 190.
Right of the autopilot below the compass. Magenta line below the compass.
Aircraft 772 direct. Where? Aircraft 772 direct. Yeah, direct. Okay, different.
This autopilot? I don't. Draw me a picture in crayons, please.
Delta 61, I'm attached to climb through 1000 for 8. Delta 61, approach to our contact. I can climb and maintain level 190. Up to 190, Delta 61.
Yeah, but where do you click for the GPS thing?
Takeoff 772, contact center 12585.
Aha! Oh, there's the bell. That's the one that we're heading to. So we're gonna pass it because we're already on the way to the third one. So that's good. And you already made me break my promise not to look at a map. Stream's blown.
Redwood 1178, contact approach 12432.
I don't know how exactly I would have described it, but you always, when I was asking you where the trim, or no, the flap extension thing was, you just said left. I mean, I figured it out. But I'd say that's on me, not you.
Delta 61, maintain flight level 190. Flight level 190, Delta 61.
In my chat or yours? Oh, you mean like delay from you typing it to me, seeing it, and then reading it back? I gotcha. Yes. Yeah, see, Finn nailed it right there. I would have known exactly what he's talking about. From now on, Finn gives the instructions.
434, Cedric Riley. Dr. Riley, select that 424.
Also, can any of you guys, let me see if SkyVector's working yet. SkyVector has been down all afternoon since I've gotten home. It won't load. Still not working. Buttering him up for what? What do I get out of this?
Archer, good morning, South Montana. With the off runway 20 through 4,000 feet.
Just 139 at departure, good day identified. Good direct answer, climb 140,000.
Direct answer, climb 4,000, Chad.
Using the Sperry, this thing? No, I have no idea how that works. Oh, I see. So, okay. I think I messed with it earlier. I didn't realize that. Just looked at my vertical speed. 'Cause I was at 7,000 and now I'm at 6,200. It is, but fortunately I don't really need it today. We're going to Tampa, which I kind of know my way around. So depending on what runway we get, I should be able to find my way to the GA ramp. Yeah, I just figured that out.
Question 434, contact center 13277.
I think these are a little bit more precise though. I gotcha. So you'd move this to the horizon.
Just 139,
level.
contact center
Yes, let's see.
1343.
1343, Chad.
Yeah, but so I mean, how would this have worked in real life, like in the actual old airplane? Would this work as I've been using it?
Tinker Day 22 at departure, good day identified, climb level 210.
I actually like the way it flies for the most part. It's just hard to land for me.
Turn right, direct west on course.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't like a lot of last minute changes, that's for sure. We'll do a nice wide pattern when we get there. Assuming I can see the airport. It's kind of a toss up at this point, looking out the windows. Yeah, I mean the approach speed seems to be about 70 knots, which is crazy for a plane this size.
Roger, good day, 13 of 239, 4,000, 6,000, 120, Apple.
Your 10 of 239 departure, good day identified. Good direct path, full climb level 210.
210 direct path, forward, 10 of 239.
Oh, this is my form of cheating. No Tampa on the within 75 miles. This thing?
I'm sorry, Gander
Or down here?
Gander 18 identify. I know how you want to go where you want.
Gander 18, we're looking for 6,000 just over top of the rail.
Gander 18, roger, that's approved, squawk 453.
4533, Gander 18.
Oh, okay, so we're getting the DME distance now to, we headed to Sarasota, 117. So we're 55 miles from Sarasota. That's handy.
200 or 6,000.
Air 147 at departure, good day identified. Climb flight level 180 and turn right direct Elva. Right direct Elva, flight level 180, airflow 147.
Words fail. See? I told you. Just let Finn describe everything.
Air Canada 239, contact center 1.
Yeah, I did. I actually had a lot of downtime at work. It's hilarious. I mean, I don't know to what extent those were actually used for training, or if it was just something to, you know, introduce concepts to new pilots, but it's amazing how anachronistic those videos are now, watching them. Actually, if you got a link, post it up here. I'm sure Finn would appreciate that. Or actually, I should have it right here. Hang on a second. Here you go. If you guys get the B-17, be sure to watch that video. Also, I don't know if you saw my message back, but I played with DCS for a little while last night, which is pretty amazing. I think it looks really good, it performs really well, but setting up the controls is kind of frustrating. But they have a P-51. I guess it's technically a T-51. So once I got my Oculus set back up again today, so hopefully in the next few days, once I figure out how to fly it, I'll do a stream, see if I can make myself throw up. To get really drunk and then just do barrel rolls in the P-51 and Oculus. What?
Alpha 115, heavy departure, good day, rate identified, climb 16,000. Climb 16,000, Montreal 115.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong. In the whisper thing, right? What am I doing wrong? It shows up in my whisper window. I just need to get on Discord, I guess. I haven't gotten on Discord in a long time. Let me pull it up here.
Last 3007321.
Export replays as a video in X-Plane. Yes, I think. I know that you can save them. That's a good question. I actually just tried to log in with my laptop for the first time, and it said, check your email, new location detected. This let me in, it's my account. Alright. I think I've used Discord once. Enter a Discord tag. Whisper me your tag if you don't want people to see it. "42 miles.
1706, I'm about 233.
Well, maybe I'll start reading if I have a reason to. I guess technically I need it anyway if I ever find other friends that play Escape from Tarkov, because I think you need that to voice chat with your team. Yeah, but what do people use them for? People just talking about their streams or what? How's that work? Or people that organize group flights? Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, isn't that also Zebo? I saw something about that on the Flight Sim subreddit. They posted a picture of the cockpit with like all the new displays. Weather refresh. Also, I downloaded a livery for the Zebo a while ago that had the new 737 MAX engines. I forget what they're called. They have like little cutouts on the back of the engine cowling. Oh. Is he using the Zebo as a base? Or is he doing it from scratch? Does he stream the work in progress or other stuff? 737 Clowny Box. I'm looking up after this. It looks like we're picking up the final VOR to St. Pete. It's tracking down here at about 330, which is right. I still got 30 miles to Sarasota though. That's pretty cool. Does he have a time frame? Finbar's like a secret wizard, man. He knows everything. Is he giving a time frame on when to expect a release or something? And is it going to be free like the Zebo is, or no? funny because the person who posted the pictures from the cockpit on the Reddit wouldn't answer many questions either. I wonder if it was the same guy. It's true, but I mean, how many iterations of the Zebo are we into now? It's already one of the best airplanes out there. Best commercial jets. Easily. I think I paid more than that for both the 767 and the 757, and I think it's probably better than both of those, considering sound as well. Plus, the Zebo updates more often than Flight Factor does. That's why the other day when I was doing that flight, I was just talking about how amazing it was that the Zebo is a free airplane. Yeah, I'm exactly the same way. Which again is part of the reason I think it's so impressive. It's just all work that he's doing basically for free. Although, I mean, I'm sure that there's probably a lot of generosity in the community with donations. And I personally haven't donated, but I'm sure a lot of people out there have. Although that's probably also the mentality that keeps people from donating. It's also pretty decent airspeed for a plane this size too. It's about 150 knots. It's like 170 miles an hour. My man, thank you, buddy. I'm gonna use all that stuff to buy new scenery and airplanes and stuff. So if there's anything you want to see, Marchetti's next. Hey, was that the FedEx livery with a German, I think it was from a German air carrier? Is that the same one? I downloaded it, I haven't used it yet. If I'm thinking of the same one. West Atlantic, UK. I'll have to look and see which one I got. Love that kind of stuff. Is that a real, is it based on a real livery? That's a good question. They're interchangeable? Oh, it's based on a real plane? What was it? Awesome. See, I told you he's a secret wizard. Alright, we're 13 miles from Sarasota, so we're starting to get that drift. And I can see down here that we're picking up our 4th and final VOR, so I'm going to go ahead and tune that on the nav 1, 116.4. That'll give us our DME distance. Is that right? So we're 340. And then from St. Pete, I think it's 9 miles from the VOR, so we can just start descending probably about 20 out. Did you just search for the tail number? Oh wow, that is spot on. Damn, Finn. Golden Age Air Tours, that's awesome. Great job, man. Let's see if we are close enough for an ATIS. Nope. Miami Center. Tampa approach departure. Yes.
Delta November Alpha, descent 8,000.
And it looks so good. See that little black line where it dips down underneath the nose? That used to be such a common thing. Like Delta had that, Eastern had that, and several other airlines did. I love that. Just not in any airplanes anymore. That's super classy.
Air Canada 1237, descent 4,000. Delta November Alpha, contact arrival 124.47. Jet 2755, less than 8270, intercept. Georgia 7246, turn left direct clear.
That is funny. I kind of doubt that you have the skills to do it, because otherwise you would just make your own livery, wouldn't you? How upset would you be if you just made it like that in the first place?
Swift Flight 9742, turn left heading 360. 360, Swift 9742.
KTPA, there we go. 32 miles. Still not getting the ATIS though. Come on, scroll up, baby. Let's just do this. Nope.
Western 2755, traffic 1 o'clock and 5 miles from dash 8 to the north parallel, advise me of the field of sight.
Captain Site, field site, 150.
Alright, let me see if I can find Tampa airport diagram without Sky Vector. KTPA. There she is. Thumbnail size, great. Seriously, what's going on with Sky Vector? Is it working for you guys?
Thanks, Western 2755, repair visual approach 24 right.
There's a boat 24 right, Western 2755.
Still not working. What's going on? That's weird. Good thing I wasn't flying something with GPS today. Well, something that I couldn't use GPS with.
So flight 9742 to 4000. 4000,
I mean, like, Eisenhower probably traveled in one as part of his military service, maybe? I don't think they were ever used for actual presidential currying. KTPA, ATIS.
Tampa INTL information Julianne. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 9. Sky conditions 600 broken, 2600 overcast, temperature 17, dew point 16. Altimeter 3003. Arriving runways 01 left, 01 right, departing runways 01 left, 01 right. Advise on initial contact you have Julianne.
Information, Juliet. Okay, so if we're doing 01 left, 01 right. Huh?
Jordan has a 246 defense 6000.
Take 01 right. It's actually from the direction that we're heading. We'll just fly direct to final approach. We're 22 miles, so I'm going to go ahead and start descending. Cloud ceiling was 2,600 feet, altimeter 3003. That's roughly where
Western
we're at.
2755, maintain the speed 170 knots to NOAA. Contact tower there, 135.
Alright guys, let's see if I can land this thing without bouncing it.
So flight 9742, turn left heading 330. 330.
Semi-retired, what does that mean? Just working in your spare time to make liveries?
Jordan 7246, defense 4000.
4070, Jordan 7246.
So flight 9742, turn left heading 300. 300, 9742.
real man of leisure right there. We could all learn something.
Vehicle 7545, 8,000.
8,025.
Air Canada 1237, turn left heading 330, descend 3000, advising other descent.
Sounds pretty rough. I taught 4 classes of 4th graders. Kids take the energy out of you. It'll suck you by. Living the dream.
Swift Flight 9742, heading 270, intercept, cleared ILS approach runway 23 and speed 170 knots.
Speed 170, 270 destroyed, cleared ILS, Swift Flight 9742.
What is the cold position for carb heat? I'm guessing it would be... I'm not gonna argue. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Classic livery.
Encore 3573 arrival, descend 8,000 for runway 23.
Welcome back, McFetty. Just in time to see me botch this up real good. Alright, this cloud ceiling. Overcast was supposed to be 2,600. We're about to hit 3,000. I don't know about this. Yeah, today was 99 surgery day. So I don't know when he's going to be back exactly.
George 740, turn right heading 150, speed 190 knots.
Makes me want. I sent him a message telling him to get well soon. I wonder if he even saw that. I don't know what's going on with my whispers. Alright guys, here's 2,600 feet. It's supposed to be below the overcast at this point. I have no idea how to find the airport here.
Air Canada 1237, reduce speed 170 knots.
Airport VOR. Can't look it up without Sky Vector. I did not write that one down. The only ones I got were to get here because I assumed there weren't going to be clouds. I'm going to stop at 1,200 feet. Hopefully that will be sufficient to see something. Fingers crossed. Unless someone can find me a VOR for KTPA. Should we go to 1,000? Because that's pattern height, I guess.
George Georgia 7246, turn left heading 040.
Heading 040, Georgia 7246.
Yep. Alright, there's 1,000 feet, and we are just in the middle of the clouds. That's great. Thanks, X-Plane. Really good ATIS.
Table 7545, descend 5,000.
10-5, that's 7545. You want that at Mirage, the restriction?
Negative.
111, let's see. See if it comes in.
Air Canada 1237, maintain speed 170 knots to NOAA, contact the tower there, 118.35.
Oh god.
Jordan 7246, descend 3,000.
3,000,
Alright, let's try it.
Delta November Alpha, turn right heading 150.
Right, 150.
Bring it down a couple hundred feet and see if we can get through these clouds. Good luck and Godspeed to all of us. We'll be right on top of it. You can see the VOR. CDI is like moving pretty fast. That's not a good sign.
Heading 270, approach, cable approach runway 248 visual, and speed 170 knots, Georgia 7246.
No, I'm still going to plan on one right. I just need to be able to see. This whole flight was planned on a visual approach. And I'm heading 100.
3,000 feet at 3,190 knots, 75.
700 feet. Still nothing. Yeah, you can see we're about 2.5 miles away.
Turn left heading 330.
Left heading 330, maybe 7545.
Yeah, it was just that PIE. That was the last VOR that I flew. That was 9 miles from KTPA.
Georgia 7246.
I gotta stop at 500. This is ridiculous.
Tower there, 135.
235, good night, Georgia 7246.
Okay.
Alright, here's something. Code 4. Level. Where am I? KTPA. I think we overshot it. Still saying 5 miles. Heading 120. Totally lied to me
Canada 462, straight direct Verdo.
about this weather.
Direct Verdo, on course.
Alright, I see a runway.
Speedbird 5 Charlie Alpha, straight direct back on course. Direct to back on course, 5 Charlie Alpha.
I think that is us. What is the runway heading for one right? Anybody? Alright, there's a beacon. That is not Tampa. There's the city.
Canada 462, contact Toronto Center 12492.
Alright, I'm gonna hand fly this and just risk. Alright, let's feel it out, guys. Barnstorming right here. I was told visibility 9 and it should have been overcast at 2.6. Which direction am I headed right now?
Check out of 793, contact center 13257.
3257 or 10 to 793.
Alright, the airport should be somewhere over this area to the west of the city.
Thunder 880, another laser 8000.
Good rate up for 8,000, Thunder 880.
Am I on it right now?
Departure, hello, jet 252 to 2600 for 5,000.
Thunder 880, contact flight level 220.
Flight level 220, Thunder 880.
No, I have like some scenery for KTPA, so it should have been kind of ortho looking. Although, we're heading northeast right now, so it actually should be behind us. Let's do a U-turn here, fellas. Check out these condos down here. No, no, don't go up in the clouds.
Vehicle 75450, turn clear.
Kinda.
6 miles. You have the field in sight?
We've got the traffic in sight, and...
Alright, I think that's a beacon for another... There's another airport that's to the southeast of Tampa, so...
Thanks, vehicle 7545, turn left heading 270, intercept low pressure 240.
Thank you, because you're inside,
Not good.
4 right, local, again, 2545.
Alright, is that a runway? That is an airport. Let's fly over that one and see what that is. Alright, 2 airports here.
Question 252, turn right, direct pivot and on course.
Right, direct pivot on course, west jet 25.
I looked at windy before because SkyVector wasn't working. I looked at windy and it said there were no clouds. And then the ATIS coming in here said 2,600 foot ceiling for overcast, and it's all lies. It's all lies.
Uncle 3606, you're identified for direction.
Breaking so many laws right now. It's fine. Fuel might be an issue. That is not Tampa. Lots of rain and I don't mind crosswinds, but I gotta be able to see. Alright, let's go northwest.
Number 1500 Foxtrot, Mike's identified, maintain 5,000. 5,000.
I guess I could just pull up the map, but that would be cheating. You gonna downwind it? No, I mean I should. What did they say winds were? Calm. On the ATIS it said calm, but they were arriving 01 right, 01 left, so If I come in from the south, I'll be able to land on those runways just going direct to final.
Keeper 5 Charlie Alpha, go another 5 miles, we'll be able to get you climbing here. On Charlie Alpha.
Alright, this is the bay. Presumably. Looking for a beacon. Oh boy, I think I see it. 1 o'clock. Well, DC-3 does kind of care about wind, because it just weather vanes like crazy. There it is. I think that's one left, so let's get over here on this other side. Start slowing her down. Whew, that was a little scary, guys. Found it. Tampa Tower, where you at?
Jordan 740, contact tower now 101.
We're here, oh boys. Oh yeah.
7233, heavy line of runway 20. Blast away, runway 83, FedEx 233 heavy.
Can we get to swim with the manatees? We almost did. That was about as close as you can get. If I was actually flying this in real life, I'd probably be kissing the ground when I got out of this airplane.
Contact departure 1288, sending air, start takeoff runway 2. Up 288 airborne, let's take off runway 23, FedEx 233 heavy. United 476, next right, Charlie 4, and then continue right into Delta 4, ground 219.
Charlie 4, Delta 4, ground point 9 unit, work this.
Man, this thing can go slow. Look at the windsock. We even got the right runway. One right. Who's your daddy? Now we just float it all the way down the runway.
Target Air Canada 705, no inbound.
Alpha number 2, 2.5 behind at Embraer, you're about 40 knots faster, wind 2006, clear to land 248.
Clear land 248.
That's how you do it, fellas.
5.
Well, the landing part, the navigating was, you know, a little sketch. This is a taxiway.
523, exit Charlie 2, join Echo, contact ground on 21.
Charlie 2, Echo, ground air, unit 5,
Smooth as butter, yeah, let's see what that replay looked like, though. I definitely didn't bounce it, though, which is what I normally do with this airplane. Alright, that's the GA ramp over there. we on gravel? What the hell?
Concourse 3522, caution wake turbulence, MD-11 depart of the head, airborne turn left heading 180, wind calm, clear takeoff runway 23. Airborne 180, Encore 3522, clear.
Yes, it is the AeroWorks DC-3. Actually, before I turn off the engines, let's take a look at that replay. See how bad we floated this. I doubt there are many people back there drinking champagne after that little bit of terror we all experienced. Yeah, the F-mod sounds, yes. They're also free. Holy cow, that's... I did not expect that. Tower view? Geez, a little far.
Canada 139, line up runway 23.
Yeah, it might have been. With the plane, I probably am the worst at landing. Look at that. Hold on, one more. Let me get it from right on the side there. I impressed myself with that one. Jeez. In the touchdown zone and everything. That's butter right there, boys. Little trick that Melon taught me. Get your flaps out. Alright, let's go park this thing.
Canada 139, the departing queue head will turn out left, winds are calm, clear takeoff runway 23. Takeoff 23, Canada 139.
Yeah, please do. I purposely left links available.
Okay, 24228, line up runway 23.
Line up 23, AC 4020, 4228.
Tower West, 156, ILS 24 right. Russia 156, number 1, the 320 just touched down, wind 1907, clear to land 24 right. Clear land 24 right, WestJet 156.
It's weird taxiing this thing because it's so abnormal to be in a tail wheel.
Air Canada 705, exit right, high speed Charlie 4, right again, Delta 4.
Alright, let me get my parking brake set. Take a look at this.
Clear takeoff runway 23.
Clear, wind calm, clear for takeoff 23, AC 4228.
Oh yeah, I'd take that landing. It is really hard landing in wind because it weather vanes. Like all of the weight is on the front end, the tail is really small, so it automatically turns into wind. Use so much rudder. Subscribed. Alright, let's turn this off.
Push at 2690, line up 23, confirm the Ember and safe for visual departure. I'll get you going right away.
Lining up 23, yep.
Oh, forgot to turn the fuel pumps back on. That's fine. There we go, fellas. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. A little hairy there at the end, but we made it. With a greaser. It's one for the books. Should I fly tomorrow? Also, if someone wants to see a tutorial, someone voted for that down there, put it in the suggestion box. What you want to see a tutorial for. Yeah, guys, thanks for... I always have a good time hanging out with you guys. Hopefully 99 will be back soon with decent eyesight so we can hang out too. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow at some time, around the same time. See you guys then. Do a VOR nav tutorial. I just did. Where were you? Three-point landing next. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of pushing it. See you guys. Cheers.